and downloaders like, and we're back. Oh my god, it feels so good to be able to watch new episodes of Shadowhunters again. And I've got a Chromecast now, so I can be all fancy and watch it on my bedroom TV, whereas before I had to like crack out the laptop, load up Netflix, wait for Skype and everything to load up, or my computer acts weird. I don't know why it does, but it does. And then watch it awkwardly on my bed while trying to be comfortable. So now I can watch it on my TV, which just makes season 3 coming back even better. I'm gonna take these glasses off because the shine on the window isn't ordinary. So as per the course with first thoughts, I'm going to discuss my first thoughts on this episode. Things that aren't really that much of importance, but I want to talk about anyway, and then fair and unbiased will come and I'll talk about things fair and unbiasedly, if that's a word, and basically discuss all the nitty gritty details, things that are important in the episode and things that will probably come in the future. So first thoughts on this episode. This first thought, the first of all first thoughts for this episode actually happened before the episode even aired. If anyone like follows Shadowhunters on social media, you'll know that the clip of Clary receiving her angelic rune was actually released ages ago. It was released as part of like the "ooh, Shadowhunters is coming" kind of thing for promotion. So we saw that, which was interesting for me. And then later on, I don't know if it was one of the actors or the Shadowhunters page or something, they shared behind the scenes of Catherine McNamara and Dominic Sherwood doing their little battle practice thing with their weapons. So my first thought was when I was watching this and they were like, "You're no longer Shadowhunter in training, Clary." I was like, pardon? Because what Clary did, I understand, is a very big thing in the Shadow world. I'm not going to take that away from her just because I'm not a fan of her character. Yes, she killed Valentine. That is a big deal for the Shadow world, and it was her father, so that makes it even more like, oh, she did it, you know, kind of. She actually did it, so she deserves to be rewarded for that, I will admit. As much as I don't like her and kind of don't like her seeing rewarded, I will admit it was well deserved because, well, greatest enemy of the Shadowhunters dead by this girl's hand. Yeah, give her something. But what I didn't like was this like, oh, you don't have to train anymore, you're not a Shadowhunter in training, and you're like, when did she train? That's what I want to know. When did Clary train? This isn't, oh. Throughout the series we've seen like little bits and pieces of her like training with Jace or training with Alec or training with Isabel, but it's not enough for her to suddenly just be full-fledged Shadowhunter, can do everything, she's sorted. Like, when did she learn to do that backflip that she did with Jace? When did she learn that? Who taught her that? Even Cassandra Clare, and oh my god, I can't believe I'm saying this, but even Cassandra Clare included a scene in her books where Clary is learning to jump like that, with harnesses. But no, she can just do it. Fine. Fine. But I will admit that she did fumble a lot when she was training with Jace with her daggers, which is great. It's great that she's failing. No, it's great that she's not, like, you know, immediately perfect, but considering what we've seen of her in season 2 mainly, it doesn't make sense that she's suddenly fumbling. Can I bring back to when she was drugged up after going into Lakeland and she could fight off Jace and Isabel with barely any weapons? Yeah. But suddenly she's fumbling. Maybe the drugs did something to her in Lakeland. Maybe it made her like powerful or something. I don't know. But if you've watched my channel, you know that the whole Clary not training thing has actually been something that's been bothering me since the dawn of time. No, since the dawn of Shadowhunters started. So of course I was going to bring that up. But honestly, at this point, it's not that big a deal because, let's face it, it's season 3. We can't keep showing Clary training and training and training. I just wish that there had maybe shown a bit more before they were suddenly like, you're a fully fledged Shadowhunter. Because the whole point is that you train from birth to be a shadow hunter. Alec, Jace, Isabel, everyone else is trained since birth to do this. And Clary's been here for what? Has she even been here for a year yet? What's the timeline? I don't know what the timeline is, but she definitely hasn't been there as long. And suddenly she's just, you're no longer shadow hunter in training, yay! And you're like, if I was a shadow hunter, I'd be bitter as fuck about that, but then maybe that's because I'm a bitter, salty lemon. Another first thought, Ollie continues to be annoying as fuck. What is the point in Ollie's character? Someone tell me, please, anyone. I'm waiting for answers. Please, someone. I don't understand. All she does is interfere, get herself in trouble, nearly die, complain about not being told anything, and then go off on her little merry way. And she's really beginning to fuck me off. She fucked me off in season 2 when she was being all, I'm recording stuff with my girlfriend, you're werewolves, and now she's being like, oh, you can't, I need to know, and look, actually told her. I was actually happy when he was actually trying to protect the secrecy of the werewolves, not just for his safety or the safety of the pack, but for Ollie's safety as well. Might I add, Ollie's safety as well. And then just at the end, just because she got thrown across the wall by a demon, he's just like, all the legends are true. Why do they keep saying that? It's cheesy as fuck. Why do they keep saying that? All the legends are true. You know who said that? The movie. And we all know how the movie ended up. They made Beethoven a shadow hunter in the movie. Do we really want to be getting back into their territory? I don't think so. But yes, Ollie is really bothering me. I don't see a point in her character. All she does is interfere and gurn and gurn and interfere. And then people like her because she has a girlfriend, and I was just like, wow, why do you just like someone because of their sexuality? How about their personality, or how they actually are as a character? Or is that just like too much? Maybe I'm the weird one. Maybe, like, as we know, sexuality is now a very important thing to consider when you decide whether you like or dislike a character. Never mind their motivations, what they do as a character, or their personality, or how they treat others. Taste the salt. Taste it. This will be something that will probably be discussed in Infernal Bias, but I have to say I'm continuing to love the conflict that they propose with Malec. And I say Malec conflict because it's Magnus Alec conflict. It's not Malec conflict like their relationship. Well, it kind of is. But it's not like, oh no, they might break up. You know, that kind of thing. I love that they're continuing to use genuine, interesting things as conflict. Like, it's not just, oh no, we might break up. Oh no, you dated loads of people in the past, a la book. Oh no, I don't know what I'm gonna do when you die. Okay, that was really bad. That was actually kind of dark because that's an actual problem. You get what I mean though. What I'm trying to say is that I really like the conflict that they're using for Malec. Even in episode 1, we've seen actually some genuine interesting stuff happening that conflicts between them and the relationship. Magnus was hiding his emotions. Alec got a job that would mean that he'd have to go to Idris, and instead of like talking it like out properly, Magnus had gone through something like that it actually devastated him, but he was pretending that it hadn't, and he was just kind of wanting to do what he thought Alec would want, but it wasn't. And I don't want to go into too much depth in this because I should be going into Infernal Bias, but I just wanted to say that I love that they're not using petty relationship drama to further Malec's screen time. It's actually interesting, actual conflict between their jobs, who they are, their feelings, how they're actually communicating with each other. Their relationship is not perfect yet, and that is fine. That is actually brilliant, because who wants a perfect relationship? That's boring. Freaking having to watch, like, you know, them being perfect all the time, doing perfect things, it becomes a bit old, you know? So give me more of that. Give me more of the interesting Malec conflict that is not petty relationship drama a la Cassandra Clare, please. I want to talk about something for a minute. As I said before, there was sneak peeks for season 3 before it was released. It was obviously a promotional thing. And there was a Malec one and there was a Clace one. And of course people blew up over the Malec one. Oh, Malec, brilliant! The Claes one was the scene where Jace was with his parents in the graveyard and Clary came and spoke to him. And I've seen a lot of people online going like, ooh, the Claes one was so boring, Malec is brilliant, and you're like, huh? Oh. And they're like, oh, Malec is so great, the Claes one was so boring. I actually thought the Claes one had more emotional depth than the Malec one, because it was not only Jace's parents, but Jace's parents in the cemetery of the disgraced. That's some pretty hard shit. That's some hard shit to deal with, you know? Like, and Clary came and comforted him, you know? Like, what's going on with Malec is great, but this constant insistence on insulting and shitting on Claes just because they're the heterosexual couple. Not just the heterosexual couple, they're the straight white male heterosexual couple. So obviously everything they do is cancer. That's starting to get old for me, and it's something that I actually really hate in this fandom. I'm not a Claes shipper, alright, but I respect their relationship, I respect the ship, and I think it's really petty and childish of the Malec fans and everyone else who's doing it to be like, it's awful just because it's Claes, because I thought it was a really deep scene. It meant a lot to Jace, and it had a lot more depth than the scene with Malec. Whether you like it or not, it did. So can we stop this heterosexual hating, please, from your local lesbian? Please. I feel like I have to say that because then people will go, you're just a straight person! Straight hate! Is straight hate a thing? I'm gonna make straight hate a thing. This is just straight hating on it. So from your local lesbian, stop hating the heterosexuals. Without them, we wouldn't be born anyway. Alec is also continuing to press the matter about Jace, because thank you, because I was just like, is Alec just okay with this? At the end of season like 2B, I was like, is Alec just okay with this? Like, they're just like, oh, Jace didn't die. Like, your parvati room was gone, mate. You felt that pain. You felt it. So I don't know, I was sitting going at the end of season 2B, like, this doesn't make sense. I don't know why Alec's accepting this, but he's not, so he's probably going to keep pressing until they reveal, we made the wish to bring Jace back. So you went through all that pain for nothing. How does that feel? I'm sure that goes down great. Goes down like chunky sour milk. That was gross. I don't know why I said that. One last thing. What you doing there, Raphael? What you doing there? Who's that? What are you doing? Huh? Raphael's up to something, and I'm worried. I'm really worried. I don't even know what else to say because I don't know what the fuck he's doing. He just lied to Magnus to get that tranquilizer, and now he's doing something, and I'm just like, what you doing there, Rafe? Huh? What you doing there? Unless he's doing something to curb his craving or something, the way Isabel's using sugar. I don't know. But something going on there with Rafe. So that's it for this week, Shadowhunters, Angels and Dark Models. Like on first thoughts, I will be back with Fair and Unbiased. I'm not sure when, because I'm busy from Friday to Sunday. So I don't know when Fair and Unbiased will come out, but it will. It's just going to be sort of like, it might be a day before the episode 2 comes out, who knows. Until then, Shadowhunters, Angels and Dark Models alike, no straight hate. Please, not on my channel anyway. Thank you very much.